Hello, Shadow Realm. It's MG2222, and
Wolf Duelist back at it again.
indeed we are on episode 4 of the Shadow Realm Progression Series DX with Pharaoh's Servant. What do you say we just go ahead and jump into this thing?
Absolutely,
Alright,
100% agree.
looks like I will be going first this time. Also get used to that 47 card deck. That's going to be a thing for a while.
Yeah, yeah, that's why did we
Because I
do
couldn't figure out what to
that?
cut, okay?
Well, to be fair, I couldn't for the longest time either, but that needs to change.
Don't spoil too much.
I won't.
No, we said we're probably going to be doing it anyway, just by accident.
I mean, look, I even say it. That will change after this, but I couldn't think of what to cut.
Got the two set cards in the pendulum zones. What are you doing, Wolf? You cannot set your Stargazer Magician and your Time Gazer Magician in the pendulum scales anymore.
Eh, what do I care
Uh,
about pendulums? And you get the Witch
I
Search, but
mean, you
I
don't
got the
care about pendulums
Hysteric
at this point in the
Fairy.
game. We're not even at Duelist Alliance yet.
Yeah, we're not even at I don't know. I
I
don't know.
mean, they
I
haven't even
literally
run into the
lost my
Master
train of
rules
thought
yet. That's
there.
not going to be until Duelist Genesis.
Yeah.
Let's see, what am I going to pick up here?
Yeah, I believe
Got got
I don't know.
got the
Let's
four-star
see what you
Ladybug
pick
of
up here.
Doom.
Ah, the
Get used to
four-star
seeing
ladybug.
that.
Really good pickup. Yeah, the four-star ladybug of doom. It's a really good staple for this part in the game. If you get it, it's not a
Like I
bad
said in the
card.
past.
Yeah, it's just not bad. It's a
Oh, we
legitimately
got the
good card.
staples on Byra. He is big. Remember, I used to run this card all the time in GX Duel Academy on the GBA.
Ah, man. I remember having to emulate that game. This was before I even knew like much about emulators. I just tried it. By the way, do you know the secret for unlocking basically
I do
every
not.
card in the game? Basically, on the bottom of
All
every
right, the passcode.
Yu-Gi-Oh card, there's like a number in the bottom.
Yeah, they took those out in more recent
Yeah,
games. I
the
think they have it. I
bottom
think they've
left
had a password
corner, and
machine since the Tag
whatever.
Force games.
Yeah, that was still the way to unlock. That was the way to
I think
unlock
it only
basically
costs
any
like a
card
thousand
back
DP a
then.
pop, though.
And I've got yeah, which really say you were only using it if you really wanted those
Anyway, we
specific
got the
cards.
Amphibian Beast.
In my case, Dark Magician.
He's not quite Summon's Gold, but he's still pretty. He's not bad.
Yeah, Amphibian Feast.
But you see, I wish I had done that past MG. Summon's Gold is actually a really good one tribute at this point in the game.
Neither's got Summon Skull though, so and I don't think we
I don't
get another
remember if
chance
he
to
was in
get
another
him.
course. I don't know. I'd have to check later. Just remember never getting Gores. That thing was only ever in side sets.
You know, something I just
Oh,
realized
we got the
that's
Bait
kind
Doll.
of that we really need. Ah, yes, our
Because
staple
we don't have
spell and trap
MST.
removal. But neither of us had an MST, no. and you
No, I just
solemned
flip it up.
it because
Actually,
I
did I solve it?
forced
I
you to.
legitimately don't remember if I negated it or not.
No, I'm right. By using it,
Oh wait,
I'm
yeah, you are.
forcing it to
Wait,
activate. Yeah, bait doll forces it to activate, so you're forced to pay half your life points in response.
apparently Fast MG is not doing that. No one caught it.
And then I said, at least you keep the LP.
Okay, apparently neither of us realized how bait doll works at this point.
Wait, yeah. Bait doll is an
The only
interesting
downside is you
card.
lose the effect if you just chain it to if you chain it to if your opponent chains whatever you use it on. That
Yeah.
can be a good way to force them to use the card when they don't want to, though.
Yeah, I think back then, I think the mistake we made is that we thought it worked a certain way. Is like, hey, we just get to check.
Wait, hold on. I've tried to shuffle back into the deck. 'Cause I'm pretty sure bait all targets. I would have had the had to been forced to activate it when like I think that's what I was thinking because it targets for cost. I would have had to like didn't activate wasn't the correct activation timing anymore. I think that's what I thought was all in judgment.
Yeah. Uh, I am real. I just realized there is a slight problem we
What's
have
that?
with our videos, though. Aside from the fact that we're not doing live commentary yet, is the fact that the thumbnails for these show our server logos, but nobody outside of the server gets that, so they're just probably confused as to why there's an image of Morgana and a
I
red
mean, would you rather
diamond
have to crop out Gel and Duo and
with a
Neos and
crown.
then change when I updated my profile picture?
Mm. To be fair, I'd rather just replace Neos with my personal logo as the profile picture on Dueling Book. Ah, Mask of Darkness to get back those
No, the very
traps.
important traps.
Mask of Darkness getting
Yeah,
me
I don't.
nothing
You have
right
no traps in
now.
your grave, so can't do anything with it. Well, we got the paralyzing potion back, so that's going to be a bit complicated. We're going to complicate things rather. I wonder if I'm still in the launcher
Yes,
spider. I don't
indeed.
remember if I took that out at this point or not.
To be fair, I think you'd rather have amphibian beast. Oh, I'm about to get the
The
Sangan
classic
search,
combo, Sang it
apparently.
into a tribute monster.
Of course. Don't know what's up with that, but okay. Sorry,
Yeah,
my
it's
phone
fine.
just went off a second ago. I don't know if you've heard it. Okay, so your amphibian beast can attack, so I guess that's why I'm not worried. But right now I'm getting the Sangan
Let's
search.
see what you will pick up.
Come on, Sangan, what we getting? I feel like it's a little too early for Magician of Faith.
The white magical hat.
Ah, the Kingslayer himself. Uh, hashtag go watch the original progression series with Simo and Gage, otherwise known as Nim Nim.
Either way, it looks like that Fiend Mega Slider is going to try to hit in over the Sky Scout. Apparently, I got some.
And but will he see? Oh, do you have the Rush Recklessly?
I have the magical hats. I forgot I pulled that.
Ooh, yes. This is where the fun begins. You
Yes, I
picked up
did.
the wrong monster.
Or actually, no, I think I did that on purpose to get rid of the paralyzing potion.
Did
Yeah, there I am.
oh that does make
Yeah, it's just
sense.
it's
but my attack is
Yes,
still
it's
going
any
to.
monster.
Yeah, my attack will go. Yeah. Okay. So you specifically said that you did. Yeah, because technically the trap can be activated at any time during my battle
I'm gonna
phase.
shuffle up the hand real good.
I mean, in real life, you'd have to do that, but in this, like on the server, there's no way for me to know what cards you played.
And this does cause a replay, so you can choose any of the four
Okay.
monsters, rather two monsters and two spells and traps that I have face down to try to swing over.
And what did I decide to do?
Apparently having a bit of trouble. Apparently it's tricky because like,
Why not just do I hit the scout and guarantee
but
that
then
a
if you
card
do
is
that, you
gone,
get it's like because if you hit the
or
Sky Scout, I would just kill the Mega Cyber next turn. Let's see what is behind door number
yeah,
one.
unless I have.
Well, that was door number three past me. Thank you. It was the soul release.
It's door number one from my angle, door
Well, it's
number
door number
three
three
from
from present
yours.
my angle too,
Now the thing
because
is,
this is from your perspective.
yep. Okay, so it was soul release, which means amphibian beast is still here
I
somewhere.
actually did tell you where I put him at.
It looks.
He's right there.
I think I remember you put him in the
Yeah, I
best
put him in the
spot to
exact same
trick
spot he
me.
was in because I figured that's the last place you
You
can
put him
hit.
in the exact same. And I just said, well, I
So
had
yeah,
to try it. But
it's
do
like
I
that's
have
why I put him in the
anything
middle because I knew that's where you'd be least likely to hit at. Because who sets the monster back in the same spot it was already in.
really? Anytime I try and use that card, my opponents always know I where I put it. Not that I think Magical Hats was bad for this point in the game, but come on.
Yeah, see there it is. And that wrong choice is not going
Since
to be very pretty.
it, yeah, why'd you flip him up during your? Oh, okay, never mind. You went right
Apparently
to
you
the
got something for
face.
me.
Wait. Oh, I got something on his flip summon.
Did you get a trap hole? I actually don't remember because that's about the only thing I think of you'd be doing right about now. Oh,
I
you got
don't
the
think I
torrential.
have trap hole. Oh, right, torrential tribute. I think I'm still running that, and I just haven't drawn it in a while. I legit forgot that that card was like so good
I
in
think
this
this is the
deck.
only time you ever used it. I don't think you've drawn it since then.
I think I have, but
I'm just going to set one pass, it looks like.
sometimes it's the same cards. I mean, most of the cards we have are one of, so it's not unusual to think that we could go an entire turn without seeing one.
You're asking what are the odds that's my 4-star? And I replied by saying it might be the bane of your existence.
Hane Hane is not the bane of my existence. That would be Bane Hollow. Nah, that's just a pun. But that
Nobody
nobody's
outside of the
gonna
server, you
get.
mean?
Uh, yeah. In all seriousness, though, and avoiding that terrible joke, um, it's just a card game,
Well, we'll find out what it is now.
and I brought the hysteric fairy. Okay, why on earth? I'm trying to read that it's 4-starred. Why on earth did I play a 4-star
And
monster
then
to
got the
attack
read.
it? Yeah, that was like. That was like a very
I mean,
bad
if you
move
didn't
on
have any
my
level
part.
fours, you're not really losing much by doing that as opposed to anything else. I don't know if you did only have level fours, but if you did, it's just like, well,
Yeah,
it's about it's like what else you gonna do anyway? If you only have level fours, it's like you can either kill the 4-star and go with the 1-for-1 trade, or just let it live till my next turn and then risk getting a tribute monster out. Apparently, I got something cool here.
fair enough. Well, you always do. You're a mad lad.
I got the Gemini Elf. Big.
Yeah, she is
What did you
big.
mean they are big? That there are two elves in Gemini Elf.
Well, the name is Gemini Elf. The name of the card is Gemini Elf, but the art shows two of them.
I mean, the description. I mean, the flavor
Pretty
text
good
also
beat
implies there are
stick.
two there. Why isn't Gemini Elves actually? That's weird.
Yeah, why is it not Gemini Elves?
Apparently, I pulled terribly in this one and forgot about it. And also the 10 copies of Spirit of the Flames I got that I hated.
Yeah. That's something only I understood because you never shared your polls with anybody. Okay, so it's my turn again. How am I
Apparently, she's
going
going to
to
set and
out the
pass.
Gemini Elf?
If that is a 4-star ladybug, I'm going to hate
I
myself.
do that a lot.
No, it was White Magical Hat, never mind.
No,
And then I
not my
normal summon after
hat.
the fact, just to be safe, because don't want to attack into that if it was actually a 4-star ladybug, and then place my normal summon. I
Yeah,
mean, hey,
that's
say
smart.
what you
That's
will, the normal
smart.
summon is still very important at this point in the game.
At this point in the game, yeah.
Apparently, you got something cool.
Uh, a couple. Oh,
Oh, you
apparently
got
I
your own
do.
Gemini
What
Elf.
do I got? I got it. I was mimicking you because I made the same play.
And unfortunately, it's just a little too big for the 7
Hmm.
color fish to handle.
Yep. And of course, I hit the
You sure
fish,
you don't want to just crash and let me get the direct attack next turn?
which means no. In fact, that's exactly why I left it at just our elves because now you're
Well, you
forced
had
to
the
try
magic.
and crash
Do I have the
or do
spell, though?
that.
Yes, I did. I
Oh,
had
but
the
I had the
Eternal
magic
Rest.
drain. Yeah, that's the thing. Magic Drain is gonna become Magic Drain is the trap that is synonymous with me at
Because
this
I have so
point in the
much
game.
power ST, it's just like you kind of have to use it.
Yeah, yeah, and you gotta have it. You gotta have it.
Though more recently we've set into kind of a pattern of me just bait draining the magic drain, or bait dolling rather, the magic drain.
Which causes me to chain
I think
it.
you have two, though, don't you?
Yeah, I have two. I have two Magic Drain. I don't know if I can chain another Magic Drain to the
I don't
response of
think
the
you can.
first one failing.
Well, we got the Mad Sword Beast. So we wager to see if the Bree capture wasn't blocking half the card name.
Why is it there? Why does this thing
I don't
insist that
know.
you're a robot?
Either way, it was the Hane Hane. Well, I got another face down. I did not mean to mouse over that.
All right. I think I remember how this went. Oh, yay, Fairy Box.
Yes, it passed MG. We are going to play some games. Whether I win or not, I don't.
Tails never fails, tails never fails, tails never
Let's
fails.
find out. Indeed, it failed.
No! I love how you and I just have the rivalry with the coin tosses. I say tails never fails, and you say heads
I don't
always
think we're ever
shreds.
changing our selections for the coin tosses at this point. It's just like always to be me heads and you tails.
We, yep, because it just works. We're two sides of the same coin, I guess you could say. It just works. It fits our rivalry to a T. And yes, I
I
am
mean, you
gonna
have
pay
to
for
at this
fairy
point because it's just
box.
like if you can't put anything out, I just win next turn anyway.
And I think I'm legitimately thinking of whether I want to pay
And
for it or
apparently, you
not.
decided that you are indeed going to pay for it.
Yes, but
I
will
always
you be
forget to
able
do
to
that,
get
even
past?
like the most recent uses of fairy box. I always forget to say the line.
But I think that's something I did a lot. I like how I write that you'd say the line even though you and I weren't talking to each other. We were just typing
And
through the
even then, it's
chat.
just like things just slip our minds because we are incredibly focused here. Oh, who do I got? Oh, we got the pot of
Oh,
greed.
I think,
I swear, if that is a magic train.
yep. Best friend pot agreed. I don't think I had it
Apparently,
at
you did
that
not.
point.
So I get my two cards.
Yep. Pot
And then
agreed too
this is
good,
evil.
man. Pot agreed too
I
good. Turns
forgot I
any
did this.
deck
This is
into a
evil.
39 card. This was very cruel.
I forgot I did that.
You were a jerk to doing this. Jerk move, man. Jerk move.
Also, yes, Pastor G, we did just go from 3 cards in hand to 6 in like one turn. This is why Pot of Greed is never coming off the ban list.
Yeah, especially in tandem with Magician of Faith. Well, I
Oh, I
don't
got the
think people
Jinzo.
would use Magician of Faith anymore, but like, oh yeah, I don't think there's anything I'm doing now because Jinzo can kill whatever's
Regardless of
face
Fairy
down
Box.
and like
We
negate
got the
my
Witch of
traps.
Black Forest.
Fairy dot box doesn't even. Oh, oh, snap!
Do
It's
you have the
witch.
Karibo?
Witch can witch. Get get Karibo. I sided out the Karibo. I think I'd wait. What do you mean? Even if I do, I can't use it.
I
Why
think you
wouldn't
mean
I
the
be able to
search.
use Karibo?
Or wait, do you? Why wouldn't you be able to? Oh wait, Witch of the Black Forest.
Oh yeah, yeah. You cannot activate. Oh yeah, I forgot about that effect. Yeah, I'm glad I knew it at
It's
that
like the
time
longer we
though.
do this, the more we forget about the game.
That's how Yu-Gi-Oh works, right? You think you're getting smarter, and really you're just there's so many cards that you forget the rulings on so many of them.
Why did I not capitalize that I right there?
I don't know.
Fast MG, what are you doing?
I
Just gonna skip through the siding real quick.
decided to go second because that seemed to work really well for
It seems to
you.
work really well in general based on what kind of deck you're playing.
Yeah,
At this point in the progression series, because we're not doing first turn draw, it's just like this is like the pro move, like the pro strat.
yeah. No first turn draw.
Oh, you got the pot of greed. You have the Magician of Faith, though.
Yeah, I got him. We'll see. Don't
I
spoil it.
legitimately don't remember, so I guess we will find out. Which I'll probably stop moving my mouse around for accidentally mouse over something.
And I'm setting the pendulum areas again.
And the
Oh,
Sky
three
Scout.
sets this time.
I think that out's the way. Oh, it was a Sengen. So I think that's whatever I have face down though, because I don't have any 2K defenders.
Hey, I'm the guy who got all the 2K defenders.
Let's see, what am I going to get here?
Let's go, Mega the guy. What are you getting?
I got the Witch. Just going to keep that in rotation, I guess. That or I'm building up to something, one or the other.
I mean, that's pretty good. Also, the fact that Sangan and Witch can not only search themselves but search
Eh,
each other means that if you have one, you can.
Yep, the Sword
Oh,
and
that
Shield, but you also
hurts.
time sealed me, so I guess we're even.
Yeah, Time Seal is just a pretty good trap for this point in the game.
Especially with only one pot of greed.
I mean, it's gonna be. I mean, it's gonna be much
And
more
I
broken
decided to be
later.
evil and Sky Scout.
Yes, kill my 600 Sky Scout with your 1800.
Oh, right, I have to add insult injury by using Malevolent Nuzzler. Well, never mind, you had the Emperor's Holiday.
Negate equip card effects on the field. I was running that because I knew you ran a lot of equip cards at this time. I eventually took it out because, it's
And also, I stopped
not
playing
that great
Equipped,
of a
so there's that.
card. Well, yeah, we both stopped playing equips because there's much better ways to go about this.
Okay, Fast MG is a liar. I did not figure you would have that. But maybe I did. I don't actually remember.
You played a lot of equip cards. That was my reasoning, and I stuck to it. Knew it come in handy. Uh, set.
Oh, we got the Dark Elf.
Can I get? It is indeed Dark Elf. Right, and because your spell is negated, I get
Fast
through.
MG, that is also a lie. My nemesis are raccoons, not Dark Elf.
What raccoon
No, I
have I
mean
been
just
playing
in
against
general.
you?
I don't like raccoons. Apparently, I got something in my hand. But I was thinking about the Malevolent Nuzzler for some reason. Don't know why.
Yeah, you were thinking about whether or not you were going to use it. Why would you think? It's not like you could activate it even if you got it back because of
Exactly.
my
And even
trap
then, it would be
card.
time sealed to begin with, so there'd be no point.
Yeah.
If
All
only I had
right.
the
What do I
interplanetary
have?
purpley
Can
thorny
I turn
dragon, that
this
would have been something to think
around?
about on destruction.
That name is just a
Oh, and you got the
mouthful.
Royal Command.
Just for insurance. Yeah, so now you can't use flip effects.
And the hysteric, hysteric fairy.
Yeah, pretty
He
decent
is
fairy.
pretty big. It was the witch.
He? I thought Hysteric Fairy was a
I actually
she.
don't know.
That looks like a female to me. It was a female
I
in the
forgot hysteric fairy
anime.
was in the anime.
Yeah, that's because it was the
Virtual
the
world.
best filler arc. That being the virtual world. Virtual world was phenomenal. As a kid, I loved it. The concept was
It was
beautiful.
all right. I think my personal favorite filler arc was probably Waking the Dragons, though.
As much as I like Ayatamias, there were just some cards like I just like the concept of the virtual world arc a little bit more than I liked Waking the Dragons. But that's
So I
just
got the
personal preference.
Jiraigumo,
Anyway, so you're going to play the
who was
dragon.
just still really big. Oh, and you got the fairy
Yeah.
box, so this could be painful.
Yeah, because first I have to flip to see if it goes through, and then you have to flip to see if you lose half or not.
Well, I lost half my life points.
Yep, and let's see if you lose another 2,200 on top of
I mean,
it,
if I
or
lose 2,000 on top
2,000,
of it, I
I
lose
should
the duel.
say.
She just beat me to death with Dark Elf.
And of course, I say I
We
call
both got the
tails.
wrong.
No!
We both got the wrong calls there.
Well, I mean, it was okay though. I was okay with
I
that
mean, hey, it
decision.
keeps me at bay with my Jiraigumo. At least it would if I weren't completely reckless.
You're a mad lad though. Like, you will take all of the necessary sacrifices if it means getting cards like this.
I mean, hey, as long as you run out of life points before I do, I'm fine with losing any number of them.
Yeah, it wouldn't matter if you had one life
Vengeful
point
Bog
left.
Spirit.
Oh
I forgot
yeah,
you had
Vengeful
this.
Bog Spirit.
I remember hating it.
Yeah, it's a pretty easy card to hate. Oh wait, I
Oh,
didn't
you
pay for
okay?
Fairy
Apparently you didn't.
Box. Yeah, you didn't call me out on it. I think I correct
Okay, there it
myself
is.
later on in the video, but yeah,
Yeah, I
I
find it funny, but
realized.
neither of us ever remember to pay fairy box until someone reminds us, or until we remind ourselves, one or the other. We just never actually do it in the standby phase.
Considering how much of a meme it became, why is
Genzo.
Jiraigumo gone? Oh,
And you know what
yeah,
that
that ought
means?
to do it. Thankfully, though, Vengeful Dog Spirit is a spell,
You know
so
what that means,
Jinzo
though?
cannot attack.
I can
What's
use
that
equipped
mean?
again.
Yeah, yeah, that is what that means.
And, it looks like I have one now. Knowing me, it's probably Malevolent Nuzzler.
Yeah, quite a lot of those. I don't think Malevolent Nuzzler is
Well, if
that
you already know I don't have
good a word.
Raigeki. Oh, I have Megamorph. Never mind. Even better.
Hey, don't worry about it. Oh no, 4,800
He is
Jinzo.
gigantic.
Jinzo just going to or Android Psycho Shocker is just going to kill everything. And this is where I get rid of Fairy Box. I'm not paying the 500 for a card that
Doesn't sound like the
doesn't do
best idea,
anything.
does it?
That's not a really good idea. No, I know you would have liked me to use that
I mean,
idea,
hey, if
but
you
I'm
out the
not going
Genzo, the
to
fairy box is
because
still
I'm
around.
smart. But do I have a way to out the
I mean, you could do
Jinzo?
a
That's the
3,000 life
question.
point crash, I guess, which would take your life points lower than mine and thus halve his attack. Then
Yeah.
anything with 1,200 more or more attack.
Well, technically speaking,
Like
all I
anything
really
with more than 1,200 attack at that point just kills him.
yeah, I should have thought about that. Like, I think that's something that always slips in my mind is how I can easily just, hey, I'll kill one card, flip up another, and attack with that. But then again, that wouldn't really matter since Vengeful Bog
Yeah, that
Spirit.
is a problem, isn't it?
Yeah. kind of glad I took that card out.
We both are. Make games take way too long.
Oh, don't worry. You still have your deck is a very powerhouse kind of deck.
I mean, now it's a powerhouse deck with a lot of burn cards, but it's still
Are
very
you a
much a powerhouse deck.
yeah, powerhouse and burn. That's what you're going for. You're a pyromaniac. Apparently, I'm just setting a
I
bunch
mean,
of
you can't really do
things.
much else at this point with the 4,800 attack Jinzo staring you down. And then watch me to 4-star Ladybug of Doom.
Yeah, I couldn't use your hysteric fairy because bog spirit.
Merrick said no.
Merrick said no.
I mean,
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep on
it
making a
seems to be
wall.
what you're good at these early episodes.
Yeah, and you're just stuck trying to like
I mean, I will
smash
break
your
through
way through
eventually,
it.
because I'm the one who keeps putting up monsters like they're attacking.
Ooh, hey, it's my turn to get pot of greed
Indeed,
off of Magician of Faith.
Magician of Faith is mandatory, so there's that.
I have to target a spell and get it back. Magician of Anzu.
Got the pot of greed back.
There's a reference.
So you got the pot of greed back as
Hmm?
expected.
Yes, I do because Royal Command is negated under Jinzo, which means flip effects are still active.
And the witch.
Which gets me a search, which is always good.
Oh boy, Cyberjar. I mean, that's not that it's doing anything because him. Actually, no, we'll be doing stuff with him. Never mind. That's what makes it good here.
Yeah,
And the pot
Cyberjar
of
is
greed.
pretty decent. Pretty
Yeah, because
slow
of Vengeful
game, I'm
Bog Spirit.
realizing. I
Oh, and
did
the
what
Dark
I
Door.
did
We're
and I
getting
have
even
no
better.
regrets. Yeah, nah. I really wanted to know what you were thinking of.
Here I was thinking, how am I going to get through all of
Well,
this crap and beat you to death with Chinzo?
well, to be fair, I may have higher life points, but I do have the smaller deck, so you could have decked me out if I
I think I did
wouldn't have
deck
found
you
a
out at one point, but I
solution.
don't remember for sure.
Did we really have a
I
deck
think
out at
so.
one point? That wow, ugh. That's a video.
Also, are we this far into the game? I only have 6 cards in my graveyard, and you only have 8. I got the Hane Hane.
Yeah, really interesting.
I think that was a
Oh
cyber jar, which is actually
no!
pretty good for me. It means I can get rid of whatever this is. Oh, it's Mask of Darkness. You have a target. You have Fairy Box and
It
Time Seal.
does get me a
Picking the
search.
Time Seal.
Obviously, that's the better choice. And I think it's pretty obvious what I'm going to
It
set
can't be
here.
cyber jar. I'm pretty sure it's like I don't know, a Cat of Ill Omen or something, which is actually not in the set, but you get the idea.
It could be four-star Ladybug of Doom.
Could be. Oh no, it was the cyber jar. I never saw that coming.
You'll never see it coming.
That's fine.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I apologize to everyone. That was cringe. I'm a very musical person, and when I have
Got the
musical
7 color
references, I
fish.
make them. Also, it just fits because
Oh, I got my.
also the song just kind of fits because of my rival's profile picture. Oh,
Which
and
is
there's your solemn.
probably not going to go up. You got bait doll.
Well, I like how I get one monster and it's four-star Ladybug, which is an out to
I have.
both of what
I
you have
thought.
on the
Okay, yeah, I
field.
do have 2 things on the board. This is going to suck for me. This got the Eternal Rest, so I can equip something. Equip my
Well, at
Malevolent
least you
Muzzle to
get
one of your things and blow it up.
yeah,
Why am I
dark
saying it's a
door.
clutch? I would
And
have died
I
to the
think I
cyber
know
jar
what
either
you just
way.
did.
You have way too
Yeah,
many cards in your hand, by the way. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8. You have 10 cards in your hand.
draw
And cyber
power.
jar. One.
Draw power go bruh. And now I flip this up, and I believe this is when oh, I thought you would have flipped up the solemn judgment
No,
to
I flipped
save
the chain destruction because I'm
your
stupid.
cards. And then you just activate,
I flipped the chain destruction because I'm an idiot.
and then you just use chain destruction. You're not an idiot. We just were big dumb.
I don't know. I guess I didn't want to save half my life points on a 4-star Ladybug of Doom, which cost me my Solemn because I am still dumb.
And hey, another time you would have been forced to use that in reaction to Bait Doll.
I think I think it's safe to say we have no idea how Bait Doll works.
We did, but come on.
And the Genzo.
Oh.
Taste
Jinzo,
of my own
go!
medicine.
Kill him! Oh, wait, I can't. Because Vengeful Bog.
And you know I had 2,400 already typed in the box just to go ahead and get it over with.
Yeah. Oh, I have to
What
discard.
game are we playing?
Oh, wow. I have 8 cards in hand.
Getting rid of the recapture. Move out of the way. Kisatai, I think.
Yeah, I
And
think that's the name of it.
well, what are you doing? You
Kisatai.
dumped your call. I mean, but if Genzo
Jinzo's
dies, you
on
get to
board.
reuse them.
No. Call the Haunted occurs. Jinzo negates the Call of the Haunted and just kills
I don't think that's how
himself.
that works because it's just like it just keeps the Call of the Hunter from actually targeting him anymore.
All
Why
right,
did
so
I
you
not
got
just
the
blow up your
Malevolent
Genzo?
Nuzzler,
What am I
which
thinking? Why did I
technically
not
means
blow
your
up the
card
Genzo?
because you
I mean,
can't
yeah, but I still blow
attack.
up the Genzo one way or the other.
Why would you have?
Correction,
Why would you have wanted a
because I have Eternal
stronger
Rest in my hand. Remember,
Jinzo?
you don't have the Magic Train on board, so I could have just blown up the Jinzo and gotten it over with. Oh well, I guess I thought Sky Scout didn't have enough equipped yet.
Yeah, and now you have to deal with my swords are
With
revealing
a
light.
very buff Sky Scout with 3,200 attack.
Mm, you
I
can
mean, you
still
can,
get
but it's not
over
going to be
him.
easy.
You had too
Yes, I did.
many equips. Jinzo came to bite. Jinzo hurt me just as much as it hurt you.
I mean, we're still running though. He's still a good card one way or the other.
Yeah, he is pretty good. One of the best level sixes ever
I don't
introduced in
remember if
the
Jinzo was ever
game.
banned or not, but I don't think he was.
I don't think he was. I know in the manga he was
Yeah,
a
it was
level
weird.
7 though, which some people think he should have been level 7 in real life. Like just making a one tribute card that could like just stop all traps was a little too strong. Okay. Bye bye
Not dealing with
Gemini
that once
health.
the Emperor's Holiday comes back into effect. I said I
I'm
don't want to deal
sorry.
with that Gemini up once Jinzo dies and the Emperor's Holiday starts working again.
Yeah,
Doesn't sound like that'd be
yeah.
very fun.
I like how you got three. Like we're talking about some of the cards we didn't get, and you just like, oh yeah, I got three of every Destiny board piece except Destiny board.
Yeah, it was annoying.
You just got a bunch of. You know what? As a kid, I actually had one of every card, and of course, in English, it spells final, or in the English translation, because death wasn't allowed for some reason. Anyway, I didn't have Destiny board, so I just had N, A, I, and L. So I just thought it was supposed
That
to
would
spell
actually be funnier.
nail.
And Dark Sanctuary is not a thing.
Okay, I know I can't. Oh, sorry. I was just saying, I know I can't get over the Sky Scout, but why am I not using Jinzo to attack into
I
your
don't know.
set?
Maybe
Like, you'd think I'd be
maybe
smart
you're just
enough
worried about like the
to do
flip effects or
that.
something.
Hmm, here we are.
Apparently, you got something. Oh, you tributed the Jinzo for the Fiend Mega Cyber.
What did I attribute it? Which means that the traps are back in play, which means that, oh, your Sky Scout is only 1800. Only one problem. I can't
You can
attack it with
crash though
Fiend
if you
Mega
want, I
Cyber,
guess.
but I can attack it with a seven colored fish and crash. Is that what I did? Please tell me that's what I did because that would be the smart thing to
I
do.
think you did. Just like I don't think I actually thought about whether to put the Malevolent Nuzzlers back on top this time. That was kind of dumb. It's like, why am I thinking to do that? That would be a terrible idea.
Well, I mean, you got both of them eventually.
And yes, you are indeed crashing.
The smart decision. Look how many cards you
Yes,
have in your graveyard now. We both have the same amount of
And
card
all
members
three of
right
my
now.
malevolent nuzzles are gone now, so I don't have to worry about him again.
Then I'm going to play the Upstart Goblin. You gain a
Not a bad
1,000, but I
trade.
get a card. And then set one pass. Hey, where's your secret
I
barrel
didn't have it
now?
yet. You did get the time seal, though.
Yep. But you got pot of greed, so it kind of evens out. Deja vu. I have been in this place before.
And this is the part where we both forget Royal Command exists.
What do you mean the part where we forget Royal Command
Because I do a flip
exists?
effect for some reason.
Because you try and flip Magician of Faith, even
Yes,
though it shouldn't have
exactly.
gone through.
We just forgot.
Okay, so we made a
Yes,
lot
we did.
of mistakes.
I think we might have been drunk when we did this one.
Okay, by that logic, I feel like I kind of deserve to have won this one if I would have actually paid attention. But the fact that I didn't shows the humanness and the mistakes that can actually come in
Just these high stress scenarios.
UPL.
Also, I'm pretty sure that was off the top, so that should have not
Yeah,
gone through.
yeah, that should not have gone through. And that amphibian beast should not have been there. So yeah, I guess the rest of this match is
But you
void.
got the white magical hat. It looks like you're planning something. Try to swing in. I think you have to rush recklessly, but I have the fairy box.
And this is
Or
where
not.
Heads is going to shred. No! Tails didn't fail me that time.
I do like how we just keep one consistent like call, so we don't actually have to like declare every time.
Yeah, it does
'Cause,
make
you
things
know, I'm always
easier.
going to call heads, and you're always going to go call tails. So it's just like we don't have to waste time like saying what we're going to pick. I actually remember to play the fairy box. No, I did not remember to play the fairy box that time. Never mind. Get it together, me.
And then I say it. You gonna pay for Fairy Box? Ah, yes, I am. Forgot.
Yes, we
We
did.
forgot a lot of things.
I think this is actually the game where you deck out. It's getting really low here.
I don't think this is
I
it.
mean, I guess we'll find out.
No, I'm pretty sure you eliminated my life points.
Yes, we will.
I mean, I guess the watchers will know based on how low this gets. And there's goes the
Which
foresight
would resolve that
label.
effect regardless.
Fairy box is
Yes, it is.
mandatory. Yeah, fairy
Yeah, I
box
think
is
we mentioned that in a
mandatory.
minute. I don't think it would have gone through. Okay, never mind. It would have gone through. Would not have rather. We're just forgetting everything this episode.
So I lose.
Now we're tied on life points.
Yeah, that's how you know we're just even as rivals. Well, we're not really rivals. We're just two friends who just try and outdo the
We're
other.
friendly rivals, not rivals rivals.
Yeah, we're more like Janucci and Yugi more than Yugi and Kaiba. Why did I
I got
almost
rid
say
of the
Yugi and
fairy box
Atem?
apparently in exchange for Dark Hole, which got you the Sangans. That kind of sucked.
I did not have the magic drain apparently. Well, I guess it doesn't matter because no matter
Yeah,
what
but
you
I
do,
do
you
run out the
can't
Sky
attack
Scout
me.
one way or the other because he's just pretty big.
I think Karibo was still in my deck. Or did I set it
You
out
see,
at
that's
this
why I
point?
keep
I
an
don't
archive
know.
of every deck I've ever used in the progression series. Like they're all just separate decks.
Yeah, and now that we're actually doing the series, we can just go back and watch these at any time to be like, hey, I wonder if I had this card and just see myself duel with it. And I'm like, oh, that's
Yeah,
useful.
it's just like we just kind of forget what we use because it's been so long.
Yeah, Sky Scout's
Yeah, I
actually been
legitimately
pretty
forgot you had like the
consistent,
Dark Door
though.
and Vengeful Box Spirit, for instance.
Yeah, I took both of those out. I originally was thinking like only running one of either, and then I was just like, nah, like they're good, but they hurt me just as much as they hurt you. And unless I have advantage, I don't want to use it.
Like we've got the Set and Pass, and I think I still think Royal Command is negated for some reason. Okay, never mind. I don't. I just summoned the Gemini Elf. It was the Kisatai.
Can't work.
It can. It's not a flip effect.
No, I
Oh,
mean I
right.
have no space
I
for
thought
it.
you meant like it was a flip monster and was being negated by Royal Command. I'm like, it's not a flip monster. Do you have the Michizuri though?
Yep.
Which I will save you from the Gemini Elf. Actually, I would have forgot the Vengeful Box Spirit. So
Well, you could have that any. It was a strong card that I had to get over.
got the Hysteric Fairies. We are now at a stalemate again.
Yep. Setting cards.
Got the Upstart. Do you have the Magic Train though?
I'm glad.
You do not. And I just passed the turn.
Didn't feel like attacking. Huh? And apparently,
We're
I just
just waiting
pass
for
as
the other one to
well.
make a move.
Perfectly symmetrical violence.
Just can't. Well, actually, I guess if I would win the Shield and Sword contest, but you already used Shield. I already used Shield and Sword, and I don't remember if you're still on it or not.
Let's see how this goes. Come on, game. Tell me I got
Been pretty
something
low on cards
good.
there, buddy.
I know I'm low on cards. Oh yeah, you did send me
You ever
the
watch it?
video on that. Uh, I think I clicked on it, but then realized it was an hour, and was like, "Oh, that's
Yeah,
gonna
I
be
make.
a commitment," and then just
I
forgot
do have the
to
Dark
watch
Spirit of the
it
Silent though.
to save you
But
from
not the next
this
one.
attack. Well, well, I mean, technically speaking, since it negated the attack of the Mad Sword Beast, I'm wondering if that goes through under Dark Door.
Like I said, we're forgetting everything in this one.
Well, actually, Mad Sword Beast shouldn't have even been able to
Exactly.
attack
I think we forgot about
because it was
literally every
played.
back row that turn.
Yeah, the ones that I'm using. Okay. I don't know. Maybe one of us does deck out.
Either way, I got the offerings to the doomed, which will time seal me.
That's
I
a
mean, it's a
good.
good card, but it also time seals me, so that's a problem. I only have 2 cards in hand.
Love the artwork on that card, though.
I remember the TCG one was like totally redrawn because we have Cross in the background. Can't have that American Yu-Gi-Oh
No religion
unless it's Dark Lord.
for some reason.
I said unless it's Dark
Plus, it's
Lords.
what? Well, clearly, we're being
I thought your mic
quiet.
cut out.
No, I'm just. I was checking on something, I guess. Just really
I
quiet.
mean, like,
Like again, like we have no idea what either
and we
of us
also
are
have no idea
going
what
to
we're doing in
do.
the moment either because we keep forgetting cards exist.
Yeah, we do keep forgetting cards exist.
Either way, we got the fairy box. See if this will go through.
Now let's see if it does for me.
It does not. The attack will go through.
Because Fairy Box hates me. Or maybe Fairy Box just hates
Or maybe it hates how long
Tails.
this game is going on, one or the other. Yeah, I think I would have legitimately just lost had the fairy box gone through because you would just attack me directly next turn.
Yep,
Paid the fairy box.
as I did. You gotta pay for Fairy Box. If you actually do win by deck out, that is the most anticlimactic way for this game to end.
That's a good term for this whole episode. Anticlimactic. Got the soul release.
You're not wrong when you say that.
You get rid of that. I don't think you need that pot of greed.
Apparently, I don't.
I mean, you have full ST anyway, so you wouldn't be able to use it.
It's a nice card. I could have sworn I shuffled Bait Doll back in, but
Nope.
I wasn't supposed to anyway because your Solemn should have activated. There is so much wrong with this
I don't
game.
remember how late this.
Okay, I hate that I made that joke over on the side.
I think that's the last time you make a pot joke about pot of greed.
I would like to say to all of the viewers out there, I apologize. I thought it was funny, but yeah, dark humor. Woo! I guess it's not dark, it's more just childish edginess.
Paid for the fairy box. I'm gonna keep that up.
Of course.
What are you doing, Pastor G? We should be attacking all of the
Oh,
face
yay,
downs.
because you're
This very cautious gameplay is not like me.
no, it really isn't.
Actually, I think here I'm probably just waiting for you to deck out more than anything.
Or maybe you were waiting for me to get rid of that
Well, if I
fairy
was doing that, that
box.
was the wrong idea because you just tribute summon for 2 and get the Wing Weaver. You
but
at
I
least get a
can't
double
attack with
search.
it. I do get the double search, which isn't going to help me at this point in the game.
Joys of mandatory effects. Have to use them even if you don't want to. I could have even had a target for both of them.
I didn't have a target.
Just
Both.
the magical hat.
I think. But can you get over Wingweaver?
Let's find out. Well, I have spellbinding circles. Apparently, I don't need to.
Hello, Star
Which
of
also got
David.
censored in the TCG because, of course, it did.
You gotta. What does the TCG have against religion?
Got the seven colored fish.
It is a fish.
And he is still tied with the. Okay, apparently I got the bait doll. It's the magic train. So I could use a spell on this, but I don't want to. Because
Yep.
if I do nothing, I win anyway.
So
So actually, I don't know if I have a spell or not. But even if I did, it's like there's no point in not getting the bait doll through because I'm up on cards in deck anyway.
yeah, very close game though.
I think this is the game where I deck you out.
Yeah, I believe so.
You got your own bait doll, which I think was my own magic train actually. Nope, it was fairy box, which I just chained to the activation. Because the thing about bait doll is like it doesn't really do anything. Like if you change something to it, so you can't destroy anything. The thing is like fairy box target or not fairy box bait doll targets for cost, meaning if you chain to it, it resolves that effect.
Then I just got down to 700 life points because of your stinking
It had to be
fairy
like the
box.
worst bait doll hit of all time. It's just not only do you not get to destroy it, you also get fairy boxed.
And then you
Which I
pay for
actually
the
remembered to
fairy
do this time.
box.
I prohibition the bait doll.
Yeah, I don't think either of us want it. Like, look, man, the only reason I think I'm even still running bait doll is because I literally have nothing better.
You could use the two pronged attack if you got it. Actually, I don't think two pronged attack
I
can
don't
destroy
think I
spells and traps
do.
anyway. Even then, it's a 3 for 1, so it's still pretty bad.
Yeah, I don't want to. I don't want to do that. All right, what do I have going for me here? A level 7 card I
And,
can't
and I forgot
use,
to figure.
and Mega's entire strategy. Yeah, learn to pay for that thing.
I'm sorry, Pastor G was drunk apparently.
Depending on what time we did this duel, my brain might have been
I
out
mean, it
of it
had
as
to have been
well.
with how many cards we kept forgetting were on the field.
Yeah, this was not a good duel on our part.
Moment of truth: do we deck out here, or do you find some way to kill me in one turn?
I think this is it.
Also, I'm so glad this wasn't a secret barrel because that would have been game.
Secret
Exactly,
barrel
that's the
wasn't
point.
there yet.
I'm glad it wasn't. The secret barrel right here would have just killed me.
900 to
And I have my own
700.
wing weaver. That I also can't do anything with.
Wow, not going to use the effect of Hane
I think yours is
Hane to
under
bounce
spellbinding
mine
circle.
back. Oh yeah, I think you win by deck out. Yeah, that's it. I mean, there's literally nothing I can
Past Wolf
do.
seems to agree with that assessment. Let's see, what do we have in our hands?
Yep, just
I had the Jirai Gumo and the Eternal Rest. And then just another fairy box. That was evil. I forgot I do that sometimes.
yeah. We and you had, well, I had Dark Door, Karibo, Malevolent Nuzzler. Don't build a deck that locks yourself out of moves. That is what I learned.
Meanwhile, I still had another Zombira, and that's about the only good card last good card I pulled here.
Wait, just
And the rest I was just recycled from Metal Raiders.
click on the. Do me a favor and click on the graveyard real quick. Was I running two bait
I
ball?
No, I locked you out of your prohibition.
Okay, okay. Well, I guess that's the end of this one, everybody. Sorry for how long this ran on, and sorry for it being anticlimactic.
Promise Legacy of Darkness will be better and have less cheating. Hopefully,
Excuse me.
as I promise Legacy of Darkness will be better. We'll hopefully have less cheating.
I don't remember, but it can't be as bad as it was here. I really
Like
hope.
seriously, we let a ton of stuff go here. The Solemns, the Royal Command, the Dark Door, the Vengeful Box Spirit. Like when we just forgot those existed. But like, I don't think we ever forgot about the Emperor's Holiday. Funnily enough.
Well, it is what it
And
is.
past MG sums up my thoughts about this one perfectly because
But
I
I
pulled
think
I thought
that'll.
I pulled horribly in it at first.
Well, everybody, I think that'll do it for this episode of the Progression series. If you're still watching and looking forward to some of these, then, well, thank you for enjoying these as much as you have. And we'll look
See
forward
ya.
to seeing you in the next one. See ya.